All right, Jim, here we are on opening day. Tell me your level of enthusiasm for the start of the season.
I'm very enthused. I like not only the way we finished last year, but I like the way Mike Quaddy and his staff ran spring training, and just as importantly, we're very healthy. That's a tough part of the business. A lot of times in camp, and you've seen it with a lot of clubs this year, you break camp with a lot of injuries, and we have none of any significance right now. So hopefully that'll be important to us getting off to a good start.
Of course, you're opening up the season against the Pirates, a team you guys struggled against last year. Oftentimes, people concentrate on how you do against the contending teams, and sometimes teams that are non-contenders like the Pirates were last year anyway.
Right.
Those are the teams you have to beat, right?
Well, you can't worry about it. I have a saying, it's not who you play, it's when you play it. And for years we dominated the Pirates, and for 4 or 5 years before that. And then last year we played better against like St. Louis and Milwaukee than we did against Pittsburgh. So it's a crazy game. We're not looking at it like they're not a contending club. With the beginning of the season, everybody's very optimistic. Anybody can beat anybody, and we just got to go out and start winning some series right off the get-go.
Of course, you got a new manager full-time in Mike Quaddy, and coaches. Talk about their development as the season grows here as well. How important that is.
I think that Mike gave a pretty good blueprint of himself at the end of last year. That's exactly what you're going to get. He's been doing this a long time without a lot of fanfare, behind the scenes. Never was a self-promoter, and it still isn't. I don't see any change in Mike Quaddy than the guy that managed the Iowa Cubs, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Got a lot of respect in that clubhouse. Great relationship with players. Very upfront guy. Blunt, honest, and a hard-working guy, and I don't think that's going to change. And coaching staff's a very established and hard-working staff themselves.
Of course, every team opens the season with a lot of ifs. If this happens, if that happens, what would be the perfect storm for the Cubs? What has to go right primarily for you guys to win?
Well, I think our pitching has to be what I think we all think it could be, and that gets back to health too. We got to keep our pitching staff healthy. I like the way our bullpen sets up now late in the game. I can see that those back end 3 or 4 guys, holding on to a lot of leads if we can get them there to the 7th and 8th inning. I think that's important. And I think we've got to see the guys that the young kids that played well at the end of last year to take that next step up. Castro's and Colvin's and Gio to keep establishing himself as one of the better catchers in the league.
I hope it all falls in place for you, Jim. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Freddie.
All right.